Yeah, this is the first because we did the live episode live. We didn't do it here.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can I just ask everyone to come, you two, to come a little bit close to your mics?
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Here we go. Is that? Well,
That's much better for
yeah.
everyone, yeah.
Excellent. Brilliant.
Wonderful.
Okay, we're on. So
Are we? All right, Mark, over to you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Nicholas, and I am an autistic, award-winning autistic comedian of coming up to around 7 years, and this is Unmedicated. And to talk about what this podcast is about even more is my lovely co-host.
Hello, everybody. My name's Kyle Wolf. I've got ADHD, dyspraxia, dyscalculia, and some say autism, but that's not you say autism, but that's not been proven yet. But I'll tell you what has been proven: it's Christmas.
It's Christmas!
And to celebrate with all the Yuletide loveliness is a wonderful comedian and writer, and it's Sallyanne Fellows. Hi, Sallyanne.
Hello.
How are you, Sallyanne?
I'm all right, thank you.
Oh, you're looking very fat. We're all looking very
Very
festive.
very
We're all-
Do you know last year, Sallyanne? So we did the Christmas special last year, and
with my mate Ollie Little. Shout out to him.
yes, yeah, a big shout out to Ollie. And did we all forget to wear Christmas attire?
I didn't forget to wear Christmas attire. I don't think. Did I?
No, didn't you say last year we both forgot to wear it? If we have to go back and look at the footage, I think we both forgot to wear it.
Maybe we did.
Yeah, we
Maybe.
did. That's why you were like, Mark, remember our Christmas jumpers this time? Yes, we did. We forgot to wear it. So I'm really pleased that we're all extra.
I thought I wore mine.
See, now you're like, oh no, I did the right thing. Yeah, no, but so I've because I think I forgot my Christmas jumper last year. I've doubled it.
Oh,
the
you
hat
did
as well.
and you look absolutely gorgeous, darling.
Thank you very much.
So, Sallyanne, I'll start off with how we start with every episode. What do you got?
Oh, what have I got as in my condition?
Yes, your conditions.
Okay,
and your
so,
terms and your acknowledgements.
Strap in. I've got autism, ADHD, dyspraxia, dyslexia. I'm partially sighted and a lazy eye,
what's
and
that partially
deaf
sight? I've got
in one ear.
Is it astigmatism?
No, it's sight loss.
Oh, okay. I tried to relate to that, but I can't relate to that. I'm so
that's fine.
sorry.
Has that been a gradual thing, or do you, had you had it since you were a child? Or?
So I've had bilateral both side squints that I had an operation for recently on both my eyes, but I had a bad head injury, and so that's affected my hearing and my eyesight.
Oh, God.
How did the head injury happen, if you don't mind me asking?
I got dropped on my head.
So you know that saying that if you drop a baby on the head, nothing happens. But yeah,
Yeah.
Become an absolutely hilarious stand-up comedian.
yeah.
But if you're an adult, then something does happen.
So hang on, you were dropped on your head as a.
Yeah, I used to be a police detective and I got assaulted on duty.
Oh my God!
That's why I've got that. So that's why I don't do that anymore.
I mean, I would like to investigate this further, but no, I won't. That is. Wow, that sounds quite intense. That is,
yeah.
God.
And I still can't do maths. So
Oh, shut! High five, man! I can. To be fair, I can't do maths because of my brain. But yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, I have to do maths because I've got an impending tax return coming up. So so I know people get their own accountants, but I just can't be asked with all that because it would involve an accountant going through what I like to call my organisation of my receipts, which isn't. If you've ever seen Black Books, that's basically the first episode of that. That is how I organise my receipts. So.
is it a shoebox with all stuff in?
Oh,
That's what mine
shoebox,
is.
we were lucky. It's basically no. So, like my partner Kate, who you both know, got me like this box at the start from when I first started becoming self-employed, and it was meant to be organised, and it's become very quickly not. So I try to do everything online now. So I think that's the easiest thing.
I'll tell you who likes tax returns. Scrooge likes tax returns.
So that is an amazing segue.
It is
by
an
the way.
amazing segue because this is a Christmas episode, baby.
It is Christmas, right? So yes, Sallyanne, how do you celebrate Christmas?
So I celebrate Christmas. I sometimes hoover up some fellow orphans and have them round to my house, and we sort of make a sort of a hodgepodge nut roast, and we play board games.
I genuinely
So-
thought you meant children on like just children.
Yeah, sorry, I had this image, like, you know.
Haven't done that yet.
Not yet.
Please don't do that. Please don't.
And this is the day Sallyanne gets cancelled.
Yes. Goodbye, everyone. It's been nice knowing you.
So is a group of friends you'll get together and
It's sometimes different friends. So people that have become orphans or don't get on with their families, they come round to mine and they get some food and we play these things like Cluedo and.
I do love a nut. I'm a meat eater and that, but I do love a nut.
Nice, isn't it?
I have never had a nut roast. Is it?
Haven't you?
Sorry, I just because I'm autistic, I have this image in my head. It's just one big nut.
A giant peanut.
Yes, that's what I have in my head. It's really, really stupid.
Me
but
too. It's not that.
What is it? What is a nut roast?
I don't really know. It's just like do you want to explain it?
Okay, so it's it can be a combination of any sort of nuts, but they're ground down quite fine, and it's got the consistency of stuffing that goes in a turkey.
Yeah,
and it's made into sort of a long sort of rectangular shape,
and it's got cranberries and stuff in it too.
Oh.
Yeah, you can put all that in there, spices, and it's quite nice. Yeah, it's festive.
That genuinely sounds nice. I might give that a go one time. Yeah.
Well, you can come round. You can come round and try it if you want.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I might take you up on that. But so it's different people every year. And is it like a sort of a? How do you sort of is it within a close network you advertise it, or is it? Anyone can come out.
Well, anyone can come, but it's usually people who know me already that know that I sort of do that. But we've got a little tiny spare room. It's more like a cupboard, really. So if anyone needs to stay and they don't drive,
and they're
they
Harry
get
Potter.
shoved in there. Harry Potter get shoved in there with an owl.
And a house elf, banging his head.
Is the owl compulsory, or does
Yeah, you have to have the owl, otherwise it gets lonely.
Oh, yeah. Is that a real? Sorry, that's a real owl, right? Or,
no, it's not. It's a joke.
A joke owl.
A joke
okay.
owl.
A joke.
Sorry, it's been a really long day.
Yes. So it could be different people every year. You get people round, and so like when you wake up Christmas morning, what is it that you sort of do? Because a lot of people have things like Bucks Fizz, and then they do a nice fancy breakfast, or are you a bit more down? You downplay that.
It's kind of a low-key thing. I mean, we might sort of play some music and get some coffees on and just sort of whatever anybody fancies, really. There's no sort of set sort of rule or anything. I don't really like Bucks Fizz. I just think it's weird. It's like gone off orange, isn't it?
I mean, to be honest, that's the only time I drink it is Christmas Day. Because I think it's like also like you have a glass of Prosecco after New Year's. I don't drink any of that normally. Whereas like Kate's friend who we went round the other day, literally like Kate will take her over a bottle of Prosecco because she loves Prosecco. I'm not a fan of it. I'm really it's okay, but I know what you mean. It's
it's weird taste, isn't it?
Very weird taste.
Makes me burp.
No, I think it's very
gassy,
bubbly.
isn't it?
Yeah.
How does your disability impact how your Christmas goes?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
I do that sometimes.
He never gets complimented, so the fact that you said that is just like, look at him, look at him.
That's me for the whole of 2026 now.
So this is the thing, you gave up comedy a couple of years back, and now you just...
Some might say I never started
Yeah,
it.
exactly. No. That's very good.
Thank you.
But no, you need the ego trip somewhere. So thank you for validating him.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Missed out on the... anyway, sorry.
Yeah, so I do get invited to parties and things like that, but I never go. I have tried parties before, but I have to say it's not for me. I don't like it. I don't know whether it's autism. I'm quite a shy person. I love performing, but when I'm not performing, that's it. It's turned off.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a leaving do in my last job, and I didn't go. They put it on for me.
And you didn't go?
I didn't go, no. They were texting me. This is a right good laugh, isn't it? I was like, yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm watching Netflix.
No, that's
With a coffee.
So how does your neurodivergencies impact your Christmas?
Like so Christmas Day, you got all this wonderful.
Or the build up.
Or build up.
Let's do the
actually,
build up. How does your neurodivergencies and disabilities, how is that impacted by the build up to Christmas, or vice versa?
I think I'm fairly well organised. I don't buy presents much. Maybe for the people that are coming, if they're staying, then I might get them a gift. Me and my other half, we don't get each other stuff because we're too mean. And
that's because you're enough for each other. That's what it is.
That's true.
You could have twisted that into something lovely, but no, we're just.
I'm surprised he's not here today. Usually
He's very supportive.
He is, yeah. He helps me find my way, but he gave me really good directions with photographs of the roads and stuff, because that's a massive thing for me, is like my inner compass. I wasn't born with one.
Oh, I don't have that. You are actually. I think you are having to help. Yeah, I think you have to help me sometimes.
I have to help you a lot. I haven't got a good one, so it just says how bad your one is.
Yeah, exactly. I'm similar to you, Sally.
But
I will ask for photos as well. I've noticed.
Photos is really helpful that you can actually reference it and look around, because sometimes I'll phone my partner and he'll say, right, what can you see? And I'll just be like, oh, shops, people. It's like,
specifically,
that's kind of regular for most cities. So, but I love Christmas trees. I love the smells of Christmas, and I hate the music. I hate the Whamageddon and that awful things that you get in like stores.
I lost Whamageddon within 2 minutes yesterday.
I thought I lost it, but because it came on in November, and then someone explained to me it only starts in December.
Yeah,
and I'm like, but then why are they playing it? I don't know.
Yeah.
So I turned on Magic Christmas because they said that Kelly Clarkson's Underneath the Tree was playing. Great, love that song. Great, wonderful. Gets me right in the mood for Christmas at 6:30 at 6 a.m. in the morning. Wasn't that? It was adverts. After those adverts,
it was. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you can't avoid it.
No, but do you know what? It's a good song. I don't care what anyone says.
I mean, so you said you don't like...
Why don't you like...
I was going to say you don't like music, so you don't have a favourite Christmas song, or is that...
No, I don't have a favourite Christmas song. I hate all the Christmas-themed songs that you hear. I really hate them. Because I'm just bored of them. They just play the same thing. There's never anything new. And, it's just on a loop. I used to work in a supermarket, and it would be on a loop, like from end of October. And there'd be a guy who worked there. He's like the trolley guy, you know, and he'd be he'd always say, "Oh, soon be Christmas," and like he'd say that all the time. I thought, no, it isn't. It's July. But I mean, there's a time when he was right.
Yeah,
but it wasn't
on Christmas Eve
most of the time. Yeah.
So you've got a bit sick. Well, what about when you were younger? Were you, or have you always been like, this is just always annoying to you?
I don't think there was so much. It wasn't so early when I was a kid. I think like Christmas used to be in December, and the music would just be, I don't know, random. Where it's everywhere, isn't it? I stayed somewhere in September in Leeds to do comedy, and there was a Christmas tree up.
Oh my God!
And, in September, okay, well that's
mad.
I said, "Oh, what's going on here?" I thought maybe they'd left it there from last year.
They might have done. Like, they could be bothered to.
Mad, isn't
it? What hotel was this? Shout them out. They need.
Oh, do you know what? I can't remember what it was called. It was just a random travel lodge.
Oh, fair. Travel lodge.
I tend to stay in the really like top end. No, the cheap.
I'll tell you. If you want good value for money in Leeds, Ibis Budget. They're very good in Leeds. The Leeds one's very good. I'm going there in a couple of weeks' time to see friends.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Because we've got our annual Christmas jumper night, so...
Hey, that's all right. And it's annual Christmas jumper day in the UK on the 11th of December.
It is?
Yeah.
It is, you're right. That's correct. Yeah, that's... I thought it was the 7th. Why did I think it was the 17th?
I think it is the 11th. I think. I saw a poster.
George, when is annual Christmas jumper day? Okay, fine.
Okay.
And he's not even going to bother looking at that.
Absolutely. I might have a quick look when annual Christmas jumper day is. Just carry on talking, guys. I'm very curious now. So, annual.
Do you guys send a lot of Christmas cards? Or
no.
Kind of no.
Well, I don't. I'm gonna do them for the team that I work.
So you're right. It is the 11th of.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna do. how do you find the writing Christmas cards? Because I really, I mean, my handwriting's bad.
Is it?
Really, really bad. But I've got to the point now where I just don't care anymore.
I think all you need is your name, isn't it? They just know that. I mean, some people's writing's so bad, they send me a card, I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
I think it's just some random person, they've got the wrong address.
Well, it's really like when I used to live with my mum, she sent Christmas cards around the neighbours, and instead of writing like their names, you put number 32 or number 35 and things like that. And I'm thinking that's an incredibly autistic thing to do. Like,
it is, but if you don't know the name, it's a good idea.
But she's not autistic. She's not. But they do say like parents of kids with autism do have traits. I think that's one of them. But no. I just think it's quite. And what I don't like about sort of Christmas cards, because people used to do it at my work when I used to work in the school, and the problem with that is. They would give me one, but I would never give anyone any, for the simple reason, if I forgot one person and they then gave me a card, I would feel so awful about it.
Yeah.
So I would just be like, no one is getting them. And I also think the amount of money people spend at Christmas anyway.
Yeah.
Cards are an expense, and like cards are an additional expense, and I think they're a bit of a. I mean, Christmas is a bit of a gimmick in itself, but
how dare you, sir? How dare you?
I mean, it's a Christmas episode, but I'm going to get on my anti-capitalist bandwagon now. So, no, I just think that cards are an additional expense.
Yeah, some people should spend. Damn it!
Oh God. And what's your bank account line in January?
We don't need to talk about that, sir.
But yeah, no. So I don't. So do you send Christmas cards?
I probably send about 15 to 20 because I've got some extended family like overseas and stuff like that, and people that are friends that have moved abroad. So they get a card and they might get a little note about what I'm doing or something, if I'm doing anything or if I'm not. But I do. I always get a Christmas card from my neighbour on the right hand side. Shout out to them because they're horrible. They don't. They don't give. They don't get one from me, you see, and I don't know why they always do it. And I call it a hit and run because they put a card through about 11:30, 11:45, and I just hear the ka-chunk. I think that's the hit and run Christmas card, and I come down and there it is.
Is that on Christmas Day, or is that on?
Like very often Christmas Eve or like the 23rd.
Yeah, because when I used to live with my mum, she used to send me on an errand to go around all the neighbours.
The walkie ones, the walkie cards.
Yeah. So Christmas Eve we'd do it. So, but hang on, you never get on with this neighbour all year round, but then Christmas Eve they always
give us a Christmas card. And do you know what she writes in there? What she writes, she goes, I hope you have a better year this year. And I'm thinking, why are you moving out? She shouts all day long at her partner. So, yeah, I phoned the police on her one time because I was worried about him because men can be like the victim of like coercive control or whatever.
No, absolutely.
Like I did, and they attended, and she was so angry. I thought, I'm going to get a brick through my window, sort of thing. But I didn't. But the bang of her car door, whack like that as she left, because they always like to speak to the person who it's the victim of it, without the person being there. So they sent her off and she went skidding off like a cop movie.
Wow.
Yeah, but he didn't make a complaint, so there wasn't anything.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? They can't really take it further.
No.
But yeah, you had your detective hat on, I guess.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Well, it's a sad. Do you know what? It is a sad thing. I mean, I'm going to link it back to Christmas slightly, but those kind of cases,
domestic violence,
around Christmas, it's insane. Like even though I love this period in my work, I really kind of dread it because I know that this is when things are going to start to ramp up, and it really has.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. Yeah,
and alcohol as well, isn't it? That's a massive.
So do you You don't drink, do you?
I do drink. I wouldn't say I'm very good at it, but
I'm not smashing it, although I smash things when I drink.
I'm not smash it, but I do smash things.
Yeah, there we go. That's your tagline now, there, yeah.
I don't have to be drunk to smash things. Do you know what? Because
does it even out? If you get drunk, then you're more balanced, or
I think I'm probably better if I'm drunk, you know.
Because it balances it out a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think I've got a lot of mugs at home because of dyspraxia. I tend to, I don't know if you do this, but I go to put a mug down and it's not where I think the edge of the thing is.
Yeah.
So it's gone and I'm just left with a handle.
I mean, I had like 6 pint glasses when I first moved in. I'm down to my last 2. So but you know, you talk about kind of sober. You say if you have dyspraxia or balancing issues. So you know Benny shakes.
Yeah.
So Benny says the same thing. Like if he has a couple of beers because he has cerebral palsy, it kind of levels him a bit. I don't know. He wouldn't recommend it as a treatment for it. But it's like, yes, imagine your GP, right, you want to stop the shakes. Have a vodka in the morning and just he'll level you out.
Have that, that'll sort you out. No, I must admit, I found that when I first got injured, I was, because I had a fractured skull, it affected my balance massively. And my walking was a bit weird, a bit more weird than it normally is now. And I was told I wouldn't be served at some pubs. They were like, I think you've had enough. And I was like, I haven't had anything yet.
Sallyanne, what's been your best and worst Christmases and why?
Oh, wow, that's an interesting one. Another good question. So thank you, Big Ed.
His ego's going to be so irritated by the end of this. Sallyanne, what you left me with, I don't know.
We'll have to bandage him to the chair for a bit.
So go on,
No, I think the worst one was when I was going out with this guy and his mum lived in Dublin.
Flex.
I know, isn't it? And I've got a family in Ireland, but basically she turned the heating up so high in the room where I was staying that we weren't allowed to share a room because we weren't married. And she put...
You don't want to live in sin.
Mary, mother of God, you know. So I'm allowed to say that. I have the heritage. But she put 2 hot water bottles, in my bed and the radiator on high. And I'd come back from a night out, dehydrated, drinking beers and everything. And I lay in this bed and I thought, I've got malaria. What's going on? I'm sweating so much.
Oh my God.
I know. And she just talked all the time at me. And every time I went into the bathroom, she would stand right outside the door. And it's like if you go for a poo, you don't want someone stood right there, do you, listening? And she'd be there whittering away at me. And I was thinking, I can't let it out. It's gone back in.
Oh, no.
Do you know, isn't it?
It's like a little turtle. Okay.
Isn't it? I know, Nathan knows. Happy Christmas.
It's your Christmas pudding.
It was just, and also because
this was around Christmas time.
It was actually for Christmas, and because I smoke, I'm not a heavy smoker, maybe just a couple, but she was really, really anti-smoking, so I didn't smoke when I was there, but I did eat a lot of peanuts, and because the heating was so high, I'd eaten all these peanuts. I felt like I was a husk. I was like dehydrating into like a coconut shell.
Oh my God.
So it was just, and she'd say, no, if you want to leave your dairy on the stairs, I won't read it at all because I'm not curious. Just leave your dairy there. Just leave it there and I won't read it. I thought, well, I haven't got a diary.
Sorry, what's his mother, Mrs. Brown? Mrs. Brown.
Yeah. So that was weird. And I couldn't wait to get home. It was desperate.
Oh, God.
And I fell off the kitchen stool as well. She went, just sit there on the stool, Les. Just sit there on the stool. I don't like stools. You know, like bar stools.
So
wobbly. And I had a skirt on, which I was trying to impress her. And it all runkled up. And I fell off and I went skidding across on my face on this lino. And then she went, sure, everyone does that. I was like, I'm sure they don't. But yeah, it was 2 days of.
So that's your best Christmas then, right?
That was my best.
You don't want to hear the worst one. No. So always your best Christmas, the one that you always remember, you go back to.
I think just as a younger person, when my parents were alive, really, because we'd have loads of family over, cousins and things like that, and it was great, and it was just the ground outside in all the farmers' fields would freeze over, and it was because it'd been really muddy. It was like lots of mountains, so we get our push bikes and try and ride over it without falling off. Or we did always fall off, but it was just great fun. And we just like used my mum's roasting tray to go down the hill.
You grew up, sorry,
in Cornwall.
Oh, Cornwall. Oh, yeah. I went to one family Christmas. I remember going to the Lizard.
Oh, yeah, the Lizard, yeah, that's nice, right by the coast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So this is near Bodmin, on Bodmin Moor, and it was, my school was 9 miles away, so when it snowed, we just couldn't go to school for at least 2 weeks. We had to get out the window and dig the door out with a spade. That's what it was like. It was magic. Because I hated school.
So there was quite a few white Christmases.
Yeah, when I was a kid there were, yeah.
Amazing. We don't get those anymore, do we?
No, we don't. It's a shame, isn't it? I love snow, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do. I love it. Like, Kate doesn't like it, understandably, because of CP. It's like harder to...
it's difficult,
No. She likes the snow, but it's the
look
ice.
of it.
No, but yeah, she likes the snow, but it's just when it goes all icy. And after me, I'm not a fan of, like, when it goes all icy, because then your balance is... But the actual snow itself is
it's pretty, isn't it?
Lovely.
Until it goes all mushy. But I've got these things that you can clip on the bottom of your shoes, which has got spikes on. Have you seen them before? And it just stops you slipping.
Oh,
yeah, you can just stick them on your trainers. It's got like a bit like an elastic band with these like a little pad of spikes. Looks like a torture thing, but it's not a torture thing.
Are you
it could
sure?
be.
Are you sure?
It could be.
Are you sure?
It's Christmas.
I'm going to Google it now, and it's going to be like turn on safe search.
Someone's been on Love Honey.
Yeah, you've got me. But
I might have to genuinely ask you about those spikes.
Honestly, they really do work, and it's only a cheap thing. I think it cost me about £10 or something. But you find it in those little free magazines that you see in like doctors' surgeries, that have got slippers that light up when you go to the toilet, when you get out of the bed.
Sorry, what doctors do you go to? Slippers that light up when you go to the toilet. And when I escaped Wonderland.
Yeah, acid. Those little magazines that come in the newspaper. Very often they stick them on the tables in the doctor's surgery. Well, they do in mine anyway.
Oh, yeah, no, you do get magazines.
Yeah,
but I don't remember seeing anything
like
that.
Is this surgery down an alleyway? And are there a lot of muscly people in the waiting room?
And they're mostly tied up to the radiator.
A lot of unsterilised needles everywhere. It's just,
And that's just from me.
And that's how Sallyanne became autistic, everyone.
Yeah, that's all my vaccinations.
When were you? Did you? That's what I really wanted to ask you this, because as an autistic, I was very gullible. When did you find out Santa wasn't real?
Right.
Oh yeah, good question for you as well. I was about 8 years old, and I was suspicious that it was a relative doing it, so I set up a trap. I got some rope.
All right, Macaulay Culkin.
No, isn't it? I know. And I tied it to a chair either side, so there was sort of a rope across the doorway, and just shut my bedroom door. And the next thing I heard, the door opened and a lot of swear words and a big bang, and there was my dad like skidding across the carpet, getting a carpet burn on his face, and that's how I found out. Yeah.
Your poor dad.
I know. That's a budding police officer there, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah.
You'd always have it in you.
Isn't it? I know.
I'm sure that's what immediately the first thing your dad thought of. Yes, he's going to be a copper.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I kind of had that question today. Well, sort of had that question.
When did you find out? Yeah.
No. Oh. Like, is Santa Claus? I had that. Is Santa Claus real?
Oh, if anyone who's under 18 that's listening to him, he's totally real. By the way.
He is real.
I just kind of swear it was it wasn't directed at me. It was I just managed to swerve the question and redirect things.
Do you think he's real?
Here's the thing about Santa Claus, right? I obviously. Well, this is your Santa Claus. This is your Father Christmas warning. Anyone who's under 18, you've 10 seconds. Anyone who's under 18, listen to this. You have 10 seconds to get them to cover their ears or 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Do I believe in Santa Claus? No, that guy, he is not real. However, obviously he's based on Saint Nicholas, who would give gifts. So whilst Santa or Father Christmas or whatever is not real, the idea of him and he's more of an idea than anything, and that is completely real. And I had a conversation with a child a few years ago now, who still believed at quite a late age, and they just found out that just before that Christmas, their mum had told them, right? And I then had a conversation with the child when we came back to work, and we just said, look, it's not. Even though even though he's not real, the idea of him is real, and you can still and the magic of Father Christmas and Santa Claus is real, because you can spread that on to your of
course, like the magic is lovely. The magic,
and all the younger children in your family, and that's what I love doing, because I'm an uncle, right? I've got three nieces. You're an uncle too, God.
I'm an uncle, yeah. You know, things I do. I shave my moustache after I come here.
I love just doing the whole Santa. I love doing the whole Santa Father Christmas Day.
How old were you when you?
Oh, I was 4. I came home from my first Christmas. I think it was the first winter or something when I was in reception, and I looked at Mum and said, "Father Christmas isn't real, is he?" She was like, "No," and I said, "All right, do I still get presents?" She was like, "Yep," and it was more of a right. Just don't tell your brother, or don't spread it around.
Were you disappointed?
No.
Were you disappointed?
No, I felt sort of validated, really. I just thought...
You felt a little bit bad that your dad slipped on his arse?
I did feel bad about the friction burn on his face.
But the important thing was getting the presents.
So I was 14.
Okay.
14. So I said this in my show, actually. So while I was still filling my stockings, other boys were filling their socks.
Yeah.
No, but
to be fair, I had a stocking at 14, but it was...
Yeah. And you filled it, no.
Yeah.
No, so I had to be told. It got to the point, because me and my twin brother, we were both autistic, and we just didn't believe it. Kids would say it at school, but we wouldn't believe it. We were getting bullied for it. And like our two older brothers had to say to my mum, "You have to tell them they're getting bullied at school. It's not fair on them now." So she sat us down and broke it to us, and I was heartbroken. It was like I just had all my childhood ripped from me. It was I felt it. I really felt it. It was really traumatic. And I interrogated my mum like she was on Guantanamo Bay or something like that. I was like, "Well, then who sends the presents down the? How does he get down the chimney?"
Amazon, son.
Who gives the presents? I do. Well, how do you get down the chimney? And our chimney was blocked. So how did I not figure it out?
Right. Yeah.
Well, if you saw the Tim Allen Santa Claus movie, he can get through it. He gets through these cracks, and that's the magic of the thing.
Because he's like a shapeshifter or something, right?
I see. Shapeshifted. Right? Yeah, I don't remember the film too much. That actually moves us on to our next topic. Your favourite Christmas movie?
Oh yeah,
that's a nice segue. That is.
Okay. Do you know what? I always watch My Cousin Vinny at Christmas, and it's not a Christmas movie.
That's great. I watched it.
It's a great movie.
I've not seen it. Can you explain?
I watched it for the first time a couple of years ago.
Isn't it good though? It's about I don't want to spoil it, but 2 lads get accused of murder.
You are a police detective, aren't you?
But it's really funny, and they get the uncle of one of them to defend them and try and get them off, and it's all about that journey of them trying to prove their innocence. and it's very funny.
Oh, it's just like a
Joe Pesci, isn't it?
Yeah, Joe
Oh,
Pesci.
I might have to
Joe
watch
Pesci
this.
from
Oh,
Home
it's
Alone.
ever so good,
Might have
Mark.
to have
Yes.
to watch
I think
this.
you and Kate will love it. It's a really good
So it's
feel-good
like a comedy?
movie.
It's a comedy.
It's a
Yeah.
comedy.
It's
Yeah.
very
And they
much a
get,
comedy.
so they get accused of murder that they haven't committed.
Yeah, right.
Oh wow! And their uncle's defending them.
Yeah.
And the uncle is Joe Pesci.
Yes.
Joe Pesci, and he's like a learner lawyer, isn't he? He's
Yes.
just like really newly qualified, and he has never been in a court and done anything.
And he's
Yeah, and
just,
this is
it's
just after he got
wonderful.
out of prison for being a member of the Sticky Bandits. You know? that genuinely sounds amazing.
really fun
I actually,
movie.
I might have to look up. Yeah, I might have to watch that.
Yeah.
Man, it got me really liking making grits because there's a lot.
Oh
Of things
yeah, exactly. It's funny, isn't it?
That's great.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But
carry
yeah,
on.
no. So what? So you watch that every Christmas? What, my cousin?
Yeah, my cousin
Cousin
Vinny.
Vinny,
So my guest Dick is coming round, and he'll have to watch that as well. And he'll also have to take part in another custom, which is a daily thing called Banana Wars. And I'll tell you what that is. It's not weird. So Mark's looking really
Did get off that funny again?
No,
you know?
it's not anything weird. So we peel a banana, and the strips of banana skin, we throw them at each other, and if you get a
Wait,
hit,
hold on, you said it's not anything weird. I just want to put that on the table. She did timestamp that. Sallyanne
You
did
throw
say
banana skins at each
it's
other.
not anything weird. We just throw banana skins at each other. Carry on.
And then
carry
you
on.
race around the living room as if it's Mario Kart or something.
yeah, exactly. But it's in the kitchen, so it's breakfast time. So and we'll just like make the banana skin into strips so that it's not one massive banana skin. And so you can bat a banana skin back again and whack the person, or you can pick it up off the floor and throw it back. But it's about how many hits, and whoever wins gets an extra banana. Oh, I'm a right laugh, I am.
Oh my God, that sounds insane. Although
Banana Wars.
That's Banana Wars. That is.
Yeah.
I can see myself liking the idea of it, then getting pissed off within 10 seconds and storming off.
So,
Oh no!
Yes,
Really? Oh my
So
god!
how long does this last for? Is this the whole day?
Oh no! It's maybe about 5 minutes.
About to pull a cracker.
It's only
Turkey
about
wars now, bitch.
Nana has fallen asleep. Quick.
yeah.
Although we played this one game at Christmas called Buckaroo Nan, and so we would put loads of objects on my nan who was just passed out.
Oh,
so-
funny,
And
yeah.
then she would whoever like wakes her up loses. But
Yeah.
it's quite fun.
Question
But-
for you, right? The Santa Claus at 14.
Yeah.
Was your dad alive then?
Yeah, because my dad passed away about 7 years ago, and then
Oh, yeah.
6 months later, I got into stand-up comedy. There is no link, I promise you, and my
100%.
therapist. There
But
was no link whatsoever.
Was dad okay? He was alive, but was he around then?
Yeah. So well, I mean, obviously, so when my mum and dad got divorced when I was 6, 7, but when I remember when I was a kid, because my dad we used to put the mince pies out for Santa and some brandy, and my dad's an alcoholic, so that really helped.
Yeah.
And he wasn't a violent one. So I always have to establish that, but he was just a silly one. Right, so brandy, couple of mince pies and carrots, right? And because my dad would have to eat the carrot as well, like a raw carrot,
Yeah.
just to convince us it was like Rudolph and Santa and everything like that. And then when my mum and dad got divorced, my older brothers would do that. They would, 14 years old having some brandy, that was lovely for them. They were East London, so it was kind of tradition. No, it was. Yeah, so my dad would always like sort of. I think a couple of times he was Santa. When the school would do Santa's grotto. So yeah, my dad loved Christmas.
What I was trying to get at was, do you think that because of the divorce or what I initially thought was the death, do you think your mum was trying to keep the Santa thing alive because she knew?
No, I honestly no. The thing she didn't know. The problem is she didn't make the effort to keep it alive. I was just thick as shit. To be honest. If I'm being really honest,
I really tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. You saw it, right?
No.
You saw it.
Do you know what? I used to be so embarrassed about talking about my sort of childhood and how stupid I was, how gullible I was. But actually now I own it because do you know what? That was a part of me, is how I learned as a kid. But no, my mum would be so obvious. And the thing is, she used to like, she stopped creeping about.
Did you like have a neon sign like Santa is not real?
Yeah, with arrows, But the thing is, I remember waking up, I think when I was 12 one year, and she was like, "Oh, he must have figured it out," because I was quite loud when I walked past his room. And she went, "Oh, did you hear anything outside your room last night?" I went, "I could have sworn I heard sleigh bells," and she was like, "Oh, he's never gonna figure this out." So it's I was just very gullible. But I think I don't know what that's to do with, but I just liked them because one of my favourite Christmas movies was Santa Claus the movie with Dudley Moore as
not as Santa, as the elf.
As the elf, and I always forget the name of the actor who played Santa because I don't think he's been in anything else. But it's a really bad good movie in the sense it's so cheesy, but I love like John Lithgow plays the villain in it.
I love.
But I love Dudley Moore for his like little elf puns, and like as a comic now, I really appreciate them. And he went, you have to fill out all these, and he has to make a toy or something. You have to fill out all these forms. He's like, all this elf and safety, and I was like, yes. And he was getting. I think he did this deliberately, getting as many puns as he could throughout the movie, and it's just such a bad good movie. It's a bad good movie.
A good bad movie.
Yeah. But I don't know. It just feels me Walton. So I think because of that movie and other things, it just keeps it alive. I don't know. I just like, and as you said, I love it with my nephews now. They're like 7 and 9. I don't know if they still believe. Actually, I've not asked my brother, but yeah, it's.
I reckon you should be the one to break it to him, regardless. Just break it to him.
Just what? I was 14.
Yeah, then put them in the army.
Yes.
No. Do you know what? They are.
That's on Boxing Day.
Right.
I know this sounds really weird, but they're both incredibly good at the Traitors card game, so they've probably figured out Santa's not real. Like, do you know what I mean? They're both insanely good at it, like scarily good. Like, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're very like when we played the Traitors card game around the table, and they both they all convinced everyone to banish me, and I was like, everyone bought it, and then one of them was a traitor, and I was like, how? Like, and I wasn't.
Wow.
I was trying, and the thing is, because because I'm autistic, I always think I'd be really bad at traitor. And I am. I'm not great at it because my poker face, I always think I look guilty even though I'm not. And so, like, my nephews see that. So, long story short, saying they're both incredibly clever children and they've probably figured it out. That it's, I don't know. I need to check with my brother because because it'd be very me to reveal that Santa's not real to them. So, so Santa Claus, definitely one of my favourites. How do we all feel about Muppets?
Muppets?
Yeah, like
Christmas
Muppets.
Christmas Carol.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I love Miss Piggy, Kermit, and the one with the long arms. Who's he? Who's the arm one?
The arm one?
Oh,
He's all loads of arms. Well, he's got 2 arms, but there's a lot of the arms. So I can't think who that is.
Is it? What do you call it?
It's not the spider one.
The crab.
I can't think of his name.
Is he Lobster?
No,
he's not the big
not
arms.
Lobster.
Gonzo. No, it stretches. Gonzo's one stretch.
Is that Gonzo? Is it?
With the big nose. With the big nose.
With the long...
Oh, okay. Maybe that is Gonzo then.
Yeah.
Gonzo's
I like them all.
Because Gonzo, there's a scene where his arms really stretch and he has to like.
So this is Muppet Christmas Carol.
Christmas, all that stuff.
I absolutely, I think
I'm going to see it cinema.
Are you the live concert one?
No, just the cinematic one, and they've kept in the song that everyone doesn't like because it makes sense for the story.
Yeah.
That's at Prince Charles Cinema. I think.
That's a nice venue.
Yeah,
it's great. My cousin used to work there actually. Absolutely, I think it's an absolutely brilliant film. I think the reason that it works so well is that Michael Caine doesn't act like he's in a Muppet movie. He acts like he's in a regular movie. A regular adaptation
of the Christmas Carol.
Yeah, exactly.
He takes it incredibly seriously, and so that's why I'm just like, yes, you were. Although his singing is a lot to be desired, but he really,
Not great, no.
yeah. But he puts a shift in, and you have to go, yeah. Do you know what? That kind of fair play to the guy, and because he was like, no, I'm acting. This is a movie. I'm acting. So we see all these other like celebrities and the Muppets now, and it's just like, oh, you're Muppets, aren't you? It's like, oh, come on.
I'm a big Love Actually fan. I'm a huge
I like that.
Love Actually fan.
And Four Weddings and a Funeral as well. It's not really a Christmas movie, but it's a good movie.
Yeah.
See,
Good.
okay, so Love Actually, my God, you go back at that now, like. I still can't forgive Alan Rickman's character. I can't.
No, it's horrible.
I
can't forgive what he did because they
just give her the necklace.
Who's it that directed? Was it
Richard Curtis?
They asked Richard Curtis, "Is this couple still together?" And I think there was a big Twitter feed about it or something.
Was there?
And and I think it was a few years ago. They went, yes, they did get back together, but it's been very awkward since. And I'm like, no shit, Sherlock. But I just remember that, and I'm not forgiving him for that. Also, I did, as much as I like that movie, there was very odd things in it. Like
what?
Well, there was the blimmin' Colin Firth's character who meets a woman for 2 weeks, and then they get married 2 weeks later, and then they make joke of her fat sister, which doesn't age very well nowadays.
They didn't get married though, did they? Didn't get married.
They got engaged.
They got engaged, yeah, but that was
still after 2 weeks. Like, I don't know. I just found.
And when you know, right? When you know, you know.
I just think it was. And also there was this. What's his name from My Family going over to America and like
Chris Marshall.
Yeah.
Why would I'm sorry, but why wouldn't he get to shag Alicia Cuthbert and Kelly Brook? Why wouldn't he?
No, but it's just like this whole thing. You go over to America and you're British. Just because you're British, you're going to sleep with all these women. So it's just like.
Well, do you know what? In that pub, in that particular time frame in 2003, that happened.
Do you not find some of Love Actually very like?
I find it. I do find
and the lack of airport security as well when that kid's running after.
Also, Keira Knightley was nearly 18 / 17 when she filmed that with Andrew Lincoln. And I was a bit like, it's a bit.
It's a little creepy
because she gets married in the beginning, and
she's very young.
But very Christmassy, great, wonderful. But then it's all sad because they do the card thing.
That's a classic scene, isn't it?
Yeah. And actually, I have to admit, I do like Liam Neeson in it. I do. I think he does well in that movie.
He does well. They all
because he also
well.
deals with grief very well as well. Because that boy's mum died. And I do think he actually deals with grief very well.
Yeah, and that happens. And that happens a lot at Christmas. Like, we're going to be dealing with a lot of it especially this Christmas. So excellent. It's going to be a right good viewing. Also, Krampus. Has anyone seen Krampus in 2015?
I don't know what that is.
So
nor do I.
Krampus is the shadow of St. Nicholas. He's the one that Santa sends to the non-believers to mess up their lives.
No way. Wow. So we're all going there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Except me, actually. I still believe.
And it's kind of like Gremlin. It's kind of like there's some Gremlins elements. So Gremlins is definitely.
Gremlins is up there. Yeah. I love Gremlins. Yeah.
Don't feed them after midnight.
No.
I love it. It's so cute. It's great. Gremlins is wicked. Although it's quite brutal as well. Well, because then, I don't want to give spoilers. Can I give
spoilers for a 1984
it's an old movie. It's old.
Well, no, is it? But then you find out like why I think his girlfriend doesn't like Christmas because her dad got stuck down the chimney and died or something like really brutal. Like he's you find that out. You find that out
at the end.
You find out in the movie because I forgot about that. Like with me and Kate watched Gremlins like last year, and it gets to that case like there's a really traumatic. Do you remember the traumatic part in that movie? And I was like, no. And then I see it, I'm like, oh my God, I blanked that from my mind. And it was just like, my dad got stuck down the chimney, and 3 days later they found his body, and I was like. It's not a kids' movie.
Happy Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. I know. It's just like
ho ho ho.
I know. I was like, wow. The guy who wrote this clearly, or the person
Joe
who wrote
Dante, shout out.
Clearly had some ongoing trauma. Like, wow.
But don't you think that the shot where he gets the gremlin from. It's so cool, isn't it? It's like a really
From the shop.
Oh,
like
yeah, the old
creepy
Chinese shop.
Yeah.
Spielberg
Great.
produced that.
Oh, yeah, he did, yeah.
Who did?
Steven Spielberg.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
See, you come here. You don't just talk. You learn shit here.
Okay.
No, I love Gremlins. I think it's so great.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, because it's technically horror, but it's silly horror, isn't
It's
it?
silly. It's not like upsetting horror, is it?
No, apart from the chimney bit, which
chimney bit.
If you like that, I'd highly recommend watching Krampus because it's kind of
he's got that same vibe.
it's in that vein. But
Is it like animated or?
no,
like
it's real life. It's real life,
Okay.
and it's got. Have you seen Parks and Rec?
No.
Have you seen?
Oh, I have. Yeah, but
It's got what's his name? Adam Scott from Parks and Rec.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's also got Toni Collette, who's like.
Oh, Toni Collette's great.
Yeah, she's in it too. Yeah, 100% recommend that.
Yeah, definitely. Someone wanted to ask. I think we do ask this in terms of our topics, Sallyanne. What do you think society could do to make Christmas more inclusive for newer, diverse people?
That is. Wow, that's a great question.
Yeah,
But it's a
You're
big
the
question.
only one who can answer it, Sallyanne. We're all holding on to you now.
Why am I the only one? Because
No,
you're
we're
both
all chipping.
neurodiverse as well. I think turn the noise down because the music, the level of music is so loud, and the level of the announcements. I mean, I wear the loop earplugs. Sometimes I don't know if you guys use.
What ear defenders?
They're just like little earplugs, and they've got loops on the end. They're called loops, and you just stick them in, and you can use ear defenders over the top. It doesn't cut it all out, but it cuts some of it out. But sometimes it's so intrusive, and I know people love to shout when they get drunk and sing and have loud music, but it drives me around the twist.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like this when strange things happen?
Yeah. It's just I just wear my headphones all the time. Yeah, turn the noise down. That's what I'd say.
Turn the noise down.
What about the lights and stuff? There's that.
How are the lights?
Don't like the lights either. I like it in here because it's nice and dark. So this would suit me. I could live here under the table.
I assume Christmas lights are no-no in your house.
Oh, Christmas lights are great because it isn't the main light. They're just twinkly lights. And I like Christmas lights so much, the little ones in the house, that sometimes I leave them up after Christmas because they're just, I don't like to take them down. It's too sad. It looks too bare, doesn't it? When you take everything down, it's like, oh, no.
Well,
It's over now.
Well, I've just got my first ever. Because I brought this year. I bought a flat this year.
You got a Christmas tree?
So I bought I've got my first ever Christmas tree in my
your
flat.
new home. Oh, that must feel great. That feels great. I bet that feels
You'll see it in a couple of weeks, actually.
Yes,
Nice.
yeah.
And does it like fold down, or do you put it? Is it that?
It's a stack up Christmas tree. It's a fake stack 'em up.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know people get fakes. I mean, I'd always have to go for a real one. I mean, the thing is, me and Kate are in a one-bed flat. The thing is, we're never at ours at Christmas, so we do buy a little fake tree because our flat's quite small. We buy a little fake tree so it's there. But because we're away at Christmas, we decorate a little bit, but not massively.
Not a lot.
Because when we go to my family's, like Norfolk or her family's in Scotland, it's like they have all the proper decorations. So it's like, well, we're not there most of the time.
Yeah.
So actually...
it's just nice to have for the build-up, though, isn't it?
So Kate, I think, as we speak, is getting out the Christmas tree. So
you're letting your physically disabled girlfriend.
She wanted to, and also the thing is,
and yet you're running off it to death.
She is far better decorator than I am, actually. Like for someone who's got a physical disability, she's brilliant at like. Just decorated that.
She has the vision of it.
She has the vision of it.
Yeah.
I will offer, but then she will tell me not to because I'm not good at it.
She'll like mess it up.
Yes, but not I'll mess up. But she knows I'll struggle with it, and then I'll knock something over. And it's
that's cool, though, isn't it?
So she's actually she's very good at that. So So for you, does it have to be fake or real tree?
I would love a real tree, but we have a cat, so because of the shedding, that it can go in their paws. But I sort of really funny.
Hang on, cats and trees. That must be that's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And I saw a really funny meme recently, and it was a bauble with a reflection of a cat's face on it, and it said, "This is the last thing your bauble will see before it dies." And when I had a younger cat years ago, it always used to wreck the tree and pull everything off. I'd come back from work, and it would just be decimated.
Oh my god!
And all the baubles would be, because they're smashed, don't they? They're just like glass or whatever. They'd be all over the floor. So. Yeah, but we've got a placid older cat now, which is a rescue cat. So he doesn't want to like wreck it. He just looks at it and goes, "Yeah, whatever."
Well, I've just been given the universal sign.
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So
I was just about to ask what you put on your top of your tree.
I have got a little angel that I made when I was a kid at primary school, and I've still got it, which is sad, isn't it? But it's not.
Cute.
It's a bit battered.
I need to get a star for mine actually.
Yeah,
yeah, stars are nice.
Yeah.
Right. So Sallyanne, this is if you look down that camera there.
Yeah.
And can you tell the people where they can find you, what you're up to?
Hello. My Instagram is at Sallyanne Comedy, and my website is SallyanneFellows.uk, I think. Right. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that is what it is.
Marcus.
Thank you.
You can follow me on all the socials at Mark Nicholas Comic, and follow my comedy night, which both of these lovely two people have performed at Laughable Comedy Night on all the socials. And yeah, you'll find all the details about my upcoming gigs. So yes.
If you want to hear more of my lovely dulcet tones, I have another podcast which I haven't released in a long time, but it still exists, called the One Way Podcast. It's about where I interview other comedians and actors and people about sitcoms they love and they dislike. Also, if you want to follow me, my TikTok is Kyle Wolf Was Here. And if you can follow the Unmedicated Instagram and podcast, that'd be absolutely perfect.
And review and give us a 5-star.
Yeah, 5 stars, reviews, blah, 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 please. All right. And from all of us here at Unmedicated, Merry Christmas.
Merry Crimbo.
Merry Christy Mouse.
Woo. And that's it. Very good. Done.